Alright guys, I'm going to wait just a minute. Maybe a couple people will come in. Welcome to the stream. How's it going, Frankie? Good to see you, man. So I'll get started in just a minute, but yeah, I'm doing good, Frankie. Doing good, man. I just wanted to do a quick little video of something funny that someone alerted me to. Post this link real quick. Alright guys, so welcome to the stream. Yeah, all the good stuff. Altcoin buzz. Yeah. Well, so I wanted to talk about altcoin blitz. Hashtag altcoin blitz. So, as most of you probably already know, some of you guys are joining now, but I wanted to talk about this, what started out as a very, what I had assumed a friendly competition between crypto communities. Let's go back to this tweet in just a second. A couple days ago, this guy, Chris Wallace, Crypto Bull Whale on Twitter, started a friendly competition between 32 different crypto communities. And as you guys know, I am a Kryptonite fan. Started with Monero and kind of worked my way down. I'm interested in several different coins, but one of them that I'm interested in and that I think has a great potential future, has a lot of stuff going on, is Electroneum. Well, Electroneum has, in the first couple of rounds, this has been a round-by-round competition, and in the first couple of rounds, Electroneum has basically made all of the other coins that it went up against look like they have either very small communities or no one at all voting for them. So you can see here, Electroneum versus Verge. And Verge is a good coin. I actually hold a little bit of Verge. Not much, but it's a good coin. Different community altogether. If you're in the Electroneum community, you know that there's some very strong held beliefs. A lot of people that are diehard Electroneum fans. And then on the other side of the coin, there are a lot of people with Verge community. The Verge followers with very strong held beliefs. So as we go through and look at this, I made a video for round two, just kind of a funny thing that I thought was cute with Street Fighter. If you're old enough to remember that game, said round two fight, and it was supposed to be a joke. And looks like, not because of my video, but it looks like there's some, I don't know, in life There are people that take being beat with dignity and will actually congratulate the person that beats them in whatever kind of competition it is. And then there's other people that, let's just say, are poor losers. And unfortunately, it looks like Electronium is now into round 4, and they're up against Token Pay, which I'll show you in just a second. But as you can see, back on August 13th, there was 79% to 21% Neo. So we passed that round. And then we got, as you can see here, as you're going up, Electronium votes to everybody else's votes. You could literally stack the first, 2 and 3 and almost 4 together, and they wouldn't have the amount of votes that the Electronium community has put forth in this voting process. And again, guys, this was just a friendly competition, but it looks like as we come up through here, I may have passed it. Electronium and Ethereum. So we beat Ethereum, basically the number 2-3 cryptocurrency in the world currently, with the community poll here. I thought that was pretty impressive, especially for a young coin like Electronium. But as you come up here, and I just noticed this, that's why I went live. As you can see, we are now being beat. Electronium community is now being beat by Token Pay by a 72 to 28 margin. If you're watching this on your phone, or if you're watching this on a computer, I have the link in the description. It should be visible. You can actually go to the link, click on the link, and it should take you directly to this tweet. And then you can simply click on Electronium and cast your vote. Looks like we're quite a bit behind. What's really odd about this tweet, I don't want to circle around the premise of this video too much, but what's really odd about this tweet is it shows semifinal rounds, Token Pay versus Electronium. After suffering a huge loss in the first round, the hashtag VergeFam, which is their community, is hungry for revenge as they take on Electronium, but this time as the form of Token Pay. So basically, what this Mr. Wallace has done is, which is a known supporter of the Verge platform, has basically tagged or invited the Verge people to vote on behalf of the Token Pay people to help beat Electronium. So one quick thing. One, it's a very telling thing to see that other communities have to pool together their resources together to be able to... I'll read the comments in just a second, guys. I was trying to catch up. It's very telling to see that some of these communities are having to pull together to have enough resources to take on just the honest voting of the Electronium community. Find it pretty interesting. But if you go down here, I just want to look at some of these tweets while I'm live. Looks like Chris and XVG are playing dirty. That's okay. Gang up all you want with T-Pay. Electronium, the underdog, is destined to be number 1. That's kind of a neat tweet. That's some bad stuff I really don't want on my channel right there. Got to be careful what you look at while you're live. It looks like, some Electronium fans here, but it's interesting. No reason to go through all that stuff, but I just wanted to go live just to give a little more opportunity, a little more exposure to this again, what used to be what started out as a civil, community-driven thing has now turned into excuse my language, but a pissing match. I think it's comical. I think it's telling. And I think it shows a lot of the negativity surrounding the electronium community from, people that are outside of the electronium community, shedding a bad light onto electronium. And I honestly think that is because there are such a large number of good things happening in the community, to the company, to the coin, to the currency, that quite frankly, just like everywhere else in life, somebody else is having success, you're going to have somebody that tries to cast a negative light upon you. That's not only in the financial world or the crypto world, but that's everywhere in life. Unfortunately, our online digital lives that we lead are no different now. So, like I said, just kind of interesting development. Again, this is just a nice thing to do, but at the same time, when most of us are probably pretty competitive people, when someone kind of smacks you in the face, you want to stand up for yourself. So if you haven't already went and voted, and you're watching this video within the next 18 hours, please go do so right now and share the tweet out to anybody that may be sympathetic to the cryptocurrency space. Let's read some of these comments. I'm going to get caught up really quick before I get off here. Appreciate you guys that come on. This was kind of an impromptu thing that I just hit the live button and went to it. No script, nothing like that. But Mr. Cryptastic, TokenPay has many votes in this round as all their previous rounds combined. Yeah, that's one other thing that I wanted to kind of discuss. If you go back and look at the numbers, they just don't add up for the amount of votes that they had in the previous rounds. So obviously there's a fair amount of manipulation going on here and some communities ganging up. But the reality is, Electronium, if you look at it, the user community, you look across Twitter, Facebook, Telegram, all these different communities. My mind just went blank. Discord. The communities are larger than all of these other projects. So if you can get this information out, we basically are the big person in the room from a community standpoint. So whenever you walk into a competition or just by sheer volume, we generally win everything on these kind of votes. So, or these kind of contests. So, very good point, Mr. Cryptastic. Hey, Jay Sullivan, what's up, buddy? Yeah, I agree. I agree, Digit. I don't think this is a very fair contest. If you read the wording on the screen right now, hashtag VergeFam, why do they have anything to do with this competition? They don't. Basically, he has just invited them to come vote on behalf of TokenPay. So really, kind of honestly, I'm going to be honest, this discredits this Chris Wallace, and quite frankly, I'd never heard of him before. Maybe he's a pretty upstanding individual generally, but this is not what I see as upstanding. I'm sure he feels some pressure from his Verge family, so to speak, to stand up for him. But they lost 3 rounds ago, so they shouldn't be here. They definitely shouldn't help. if their vote count goes above 2,600, they have some explaining to do. Yeah, I agree. I agree, definitely. Unfortunately, when we look at it, it's just a poll and on Twitter, and we don't have any real, recourse. But at the same time, again, it's very telling to what's going on. So we're the bright light in the room. There's always going to be a shadow from somebody who is negative, somebody who does not want to see someone else have success. And this is a perfect example of that. TPay vote count adds up roughly to LTC TPay XVG 2,600. Yeah. So that's probably a good point. There's probably 3 communities voting together. It would be interesting if people were just as an analytical thing, not talking about doing any spying or anything like that here, but it would be interesting to see in their individual communities if there are links being sent out to vote against, basically vote against Electronium. Yeah, they basically mixed out. I doubt they are more likely bought. That's a good thing too, Dino. That's very well could be. I mean, they could be purchased Twitter votes. I can't put it past them. But yeah, like I said, just wanted to do this quick live stream. No particular format or anything like that. It's kind of late. I know a lot of people are in bed right now and everything else, but hopefully the hope is if somebody sees this, share the video with them, share the tweet with them more than anything. Share the tweet with them. Really need to get it out in the community, because honestly, if 2% of the Electronium community, think of this, if there's 100,000 people on Facebook, 120,000 people on Facebook, I don't know how many's on Twitter now, 80,000, maybe more. And then you've got Discord and Telegram that's got, 40,000 people. If 2 or 3% of those people would come in here and vote, it don't matter, if there were 31 other communities that came in here, or they had bots or whatever, by volume, Electronium would still crush the competition. So that's just my thoughts. There is only one YouTube video about TPay Twitter contest with 38 views. Good point, Probably some behind the scenes, some chat sessions that we don't know about. All over, man. It's all secret underground stuff. But all right, guys. Like I said, just a quick video here. Thank you for joining. I'm sorry I didn't have the webcam hooked up when I started the stream. Excuse me. So maybe next time you'll be able to see my glowing face. All right, one more question. If they beat us, I guess it shows how organized they are and maybe how disjointed our community has become. Wow. Yeah, that kind of hits home. I'd have to say I kind of agree with that statement. Disjointed ETN, or Electronium community, and very organized other groups. That very well could be. That's a very good point. Very, very good point. Let's see, Dino doesn't think that. I don't know, man. Maybe you're right. Maybe just a thought. Dino says it shows just how much they're willing to pay. That could be true. So I wouldn't discount anything at this point. I definitely wouldn't. But all right, guys, stream's almost 20 minutes. I honestly only wanted to be on here like 5 minutes. I appreciate all you guys that are watching right now and that have stuck with me from the very beginning to right now. Yeah, for votes, they have been done before. Yep, I agree. I've seen that. In fact, somebody posted a picture of the invalid voting in one of the Twitter posts. There was a screenshot of it, I think. So, yeah, it's definitely going on. All right, guys, thanks a lot, and I'll talk to you next time. Hope to be putting out another video here either tomorrow night or the next night. It's going to be mining related, fixing a broken rig. All right, go ahead, remember to vote. Go ahead and click the link in the description below and vote, and give me your comments. Let me know what you think. Everybody have a good night, and thanks for joining. Talk to you later.